Hello, hello. Can can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hey Linda, hi Deborah, hi Dick, Karina and Karen all the way from Belgium. The 1 p.m. finally makes attending a class possible. Hello everybody, happy Sunday. Can you hear me? This is new equipment that I have today. You can tell the camera looks different, wider angle, right? But can you hear me? Anybody? Okay, cool. Thank you, Karina. I just wanted to double check. I went to Chicago on Friday and I got a replacement for the camera. Cool, Dick. Thank you. And we had 4 of the exact same Marantz turret, is what they're called, Marantz turret camera mic combos. And the one that I had here died suddenly. And so when I went to Chicago, I picked up one of our others and I came here, I plugged it in, I tested it, all was good. And then I came down here yesterday to use it and it also died. And I have tried every variation of cord and outlet and it's like, this can't be right. How could both of these cameras have died within a day of each other? It's a mystery. So I went out and bought another camera, which is what we have here today. Let's see how it works. All right. So let's do a little bit of a warm up that's related to the connecting phrase. That we just need this tiny little connection phrase before the entire, before everything repeats. So we did this. Cool. Wow. What a fun perspective. I look like a giant in here. Okay, so back flap heel, paradiddle, lunge. So, back flap heel, paradiddle, 4-note riff out. Scuff heel, heel toe. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Swing, in, left, side. Now, you'll do it twice. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, a 2 with the pause on the 4. And now you're going to roll it without any pause. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. And just one more heel at the end. So let's try that together. 2 1-bar phrases of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 2-bar phrase that ends with the left leg. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't reverse, so it will repeat. And since today's lesson is more about just repeating the phrase that we already know, we won't reverse this. Let's just do this little Steve Condos phrase a couple of times, always starting with the right foot. Okay. Here we go. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Now, the other little warm-up phrase that we did last week that we're going to use this afternoon is that rhythm time step, a 4, a 1. Stamp, scuff, heel, stamp, 2, 3. Stamp, scuff, heel, stamp, back flap, stomp. Stamp, scuff, heel, stamp, back flap, stomp. A 4, a 1, a 2, a. Zua, iwa, idu, wa. Now, the connection to get from one side to the other, the stomp becomes a stomple. And then you step down, and you're right into the other side. A 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2. Scuff and stamp, stomp, scuff, stamp, stomp. After you do it once on the right, once starting with the right foot, and then once going to the right, now you have this stir the pot. And you lunge this time. Heel scuff, heel spank, heel scuff, heel spank, heel stamp. Heel scuff, heel spank, heel scuff, heel spank, heel scuff, heel stamp, back flap, lunge. A 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, up. So first you go to the left, and then you go to the right, then stir the pot 2 times before you lunge to the left. Once to the left, once to the right, stir that pot, then back to the left. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, take it once. Other side, stir the pot, then you're done. Last time, 2. A 1, 2, 3. Now, all we have to do to put those two things together is to shift where we shift our ear and the beat so that we start the Steve Kondo song. A 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. I think when we did it originally, we went a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So instead of starting a 1, we'll start a 4. 1, 2, 3. A 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Roll twice. 1, 2, 3. A 4, a 1. Right? So now the last heel of the Steve Kondos will be still on the left heel, but on the count of 3, then come under a 4, a 1 to go right into the rhythm time step. Okay, let's try that again. Now that you know what it is. Now that you know what it is, the Steve Kondos rudiment, followed by the rhythm time step. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. And you could repeat it, okay? Which, let's repeat it. So we'll do it both steps twice through, okay? Here we go. It's still February, so we're still in the love month, the month of love. A four. 1, 2. A 1, 2, 3. One more time. Okay. So let's get straight to it and go right to more the combination. So Karin, I'm kind of interested. Have you? I guess you've been following along, or you wouldn't have come today. But how's it been going in Belgium uh, with these lessons? Since you and I we stopped sort of corresponding with each other. I'm glad you're here today. But how's this combination going for you in Belgium? Okay. I'm hoping so. Let's, since I imagine everybody here today is hardcore and is probably, well, I'm glad it's making sense. glad it's making sense. Let's walk through it and just see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to slow it down. So we're going to do more adagio, and then any questions you have, you can ask. Then we'll do a simple little bridge connecting the first phrase to the second phrase, and we'll repeat. Okay, let's walk through it and see how far we get. Okay. Sometimes slower is harder. A 1, 2, 3.
More than the greatest love has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. More than you will ever know. My arms long to hold you, so my life will be in your keeping. Waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, but I'm always with you all time. But for beyond forever, you be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more than the greatest love the world has known.
So, any gaps in your memory? Like I said, sometimes doing it slower is actually harder because your mind has time to sort of roam a little bit. Yeah, when it's fast, sometimes it's easier to stay in the moment. And with extra time, you sometimes forget where you are. Anyway, any questions, or just let's do that again? I'm all for doing it again a couple of times just to get the tempo up, but I'm also happy to review any of the phrases. Okay, in the absence of specific. What about, we're going to just do it again. We're on the same page. Here we go. A little bit faster. 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3.
More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words that I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. More than you will ever know. My arms wanna hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, longing, but I'm always with you long time. Far beyond forever, you be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that
I still don't see any. I still don't see any questions. All right. Before we go on, tempo. Let's see if we can really let loose and take this up a bit. Ready? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
more than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. More than you will ever know. My arms wanna hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, longing, but I'm always with you all time. Far beyond forever, you be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone.
Okay, that still felt like we could probably take it up a notch, but before we take it up a notch, let's go ahead and fill in that one little blank before it goes all the way back to the top of the entire dance. Okay, so we just finished that cramp roll sequence. So once you've done the cramp rolls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you just smacked on 4. The step back is on the before the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, Step, heel spank, heel step, heel spank, heel step. 2, 3, 4. a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2. That's a touch. He'll touch, and then he'll stomp, stamp. He'll stomp, stamp. He'll stomp, stamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3. Then a flat-footed ball change. So you have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. I lied. A 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And that's the bridge. Okay? You just did a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1 and a 2 and a 3, a 4, a 1. And then we're right back to the very top of the entire dance, okay? After the cramp rolls, we did a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1 and a 2 and a 3, a 4, a 1. This first flap on the right foot will be the count of 2. Now, when we were at the very beginning of the dance, we had done ba ba doom 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 da, ba ba doom 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 da, a 4, a 1, a 2. And again, a 2 was a flap with the right foot. And that's where we are right now. You just stirred the pot. You're down a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2. Everything will repeat. Let's take it from the from the cramp roll through that new bridge section a couple of times, just to make sure we get from the first. Let's just do that from the cramp rolls. 1, 2, stopping on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good? Let's do it again. Same place. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Sorry. Let's do that again for me, okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? How's about one more time? And then we're going to take it all the way back to the beginning. Once we get to this phrase, we repeat everything. And then there's a tag at the end that I want to teach you so that it gets, we're just that far from the end zone. Okay? One more time from second. A one, a two, a three, a four. A one, a two, a three, a four, a one, a two. Shoot. A one, a two, a three, a four, a one, a two. Sorry, I had to work that out for myself there for just a second. Can we take it all the way back to the top? Here we go. All the way back. 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, 3.
More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words that I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. More than you will ever know. My arms want to hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, long. But I'm always this long, long time. But for me, I'm forever. You be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. And the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than a single word I try to say.
I didn't do that right. Yes, Dick, thank you. You caught me again. I was like, because I ended up coming in on the Steve Kondo song, a 4 instead of a 1. You're so right. So where Dick is talking about is after a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So now that I know what it is, how about we take it one more time from 1, 2, 3, 4. The cramp roll with the ball change before the Steve Kondos. 1, 2, stop on 1 and. That's right. That's right. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, I got it. I got it. You got it. I got it. Let's try that one more time, shall we? From the top.
More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, longer than always, a long, long time. But for me, I'm forever, you be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. And the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than a single word I try to say, I only live to love you more each day. More than you ever know, my arms got to hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long, long time. Far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure. No one else could love
So that's the whole thing. I don't think we've ever gotten through, and I know there's a big, huge, giant repeat, right? The whole thing repeats, but it's a nice little dance. Of course, you can go back and make a whole second phrase if you want, but this gets you to the end of the tune, which is kind of fun. How about get a glass of water or kombucha in my case? And then we can do that one more time, and I'll teach you. No, I did the ball change this time. I did, if we're talking about the same place. Yeah, I may have had a world premiere too. Yeah, the transition for the repeat. No, I think I did the ball change this time. So from the cramp roll, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, stomp on 1. Once again, 2, 3, 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yep, 3, a 4, a 1. Now there's no ball change here. You just flap out. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3. Ball change. Steve Condos. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Stir it 1 time. And that'll get you to the count of 1. And then you start the whole phrase again. So without me stopping, let's take it from a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, up. So that's what I meant to say. If I didn't, that's what it was supposed to be. You want to try that one more time? From the step back on the right foot, a 1. Just did all the cramp rolls. A 1, a 2, a 3. A 1, 2, A 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Up. And then you're back into the whole. And then the second, at the end of the second time through, there's a new variation. I got it right that time, so just ignore if I did something different before. Let's take it from the top. Again, that was sort of the point of today, was to learn a couple little short phrases, but just to actually get to do it a few times. So let's do it. Here we go. From the top. A 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, 3.
More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I will never love you more each day. More than you will ever know. My arms gonna hold you so my life will be in your keeping. Waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, longer and always for a long time. But far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the single word I try to say. I don't live to love you more each day. More than you ever know. My arms got to hold you so my life will be in your keeping. Waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, longer and always is a long, long, long time. But far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could
Okay, how'd it go, everybody? That's quite a phrase we got there. Okay. Let's go to the end where we have, after the cramp rolls, we do that same bridge that you just learned today. Doesn't change. So we just did the cramp rolls the second time. And now we're stepping back on the before one. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. This is the same. But now you do the extended version. Short, short, a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the same. A 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the same. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Here's the new long phrase. It's one of the Steve Condos. Now you start it again, and then do the 6th note over the top. Scuffle, heel, step, front heel, back heel. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so you do the Steve Condo short of a 1, 2, 3, 4 twice. Variation. That's 3. You hit it again. A 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3. 4. Okay, which we've already learned theoretically. The Steve Condos variation, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, back flat heel over the top, and out you go, and out you go. You stir the pot, you stir again, and then you're out. Can we take it from Steve Condos? 1, this second ending, Steve Condos. 1, 2, short phrase first. Since the name of this tune is More, I think we should do it one more time. Same place. Steve Condos. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take that second ending, but from the step back. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and then the Steve, okay? So just step back on the before 1. A 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Variation, and then you're out. Oh, oh. Let me see if I can catch this in the music.
Long, long, long very sure no one else could love you.
Did not catch it with the music. Let me try that again.
Long time, my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer and always is a long, long, long time. But far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love
I think I have one too many Steve Condoses in there. It should just be the two Steve Condos. Or you know what? It's just the variation. We don't do the two Steve Condos, we just do the variation.
Got to hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer and always is a long, long, long time. Far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you.
Practice for just 1 second, would you? All right. I have a patch. Do you want it? Here's the patch, okay? We do the step back, which is the same. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3. That's the same on 4. Instead of ball change, lean back on 4. Steve Con goes once, and then the patch. And that should do it. Does that make sense? It does to me. So step back on the before 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Variation. Okay, now before we go all the way back to the top, let's do the first bridge, which is same, starts the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Right? Okay. So two Steve Condos the first time, and just 1 in the variation the second time. Here we go. From the very tip, tip, top, top, tap, tap. A 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. and always was a long, long time. But for me, I'm forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. And the greatest love the world has known, this is the love that I give to you alone. More than a single word I try to say, I only live to love you more each day. More than you ever know, my arms got to hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, longer and always is a long, long, long time. Far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else would love you.
So that is it. You just lunge on your left leg. There is no cut back on the right. Woo! How did that go, everybody? I think by the hair on my chinny chin chin, it came out all right. Any questions? We got time to do this a couple more times. And you, at the very least, that's the one that we just did. That's the record. Well, you're just stunned into silence, I see. Well, Karen, you probably had it before I did. The second ending, Deborah. The first bridge or the second ending? First. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Isn't that just a ball change there? Before you go back to the head of the phrase. So you did a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. A 1. The scuff slap is this is when it's so hard when you can't actually just speak to each other, right? Because, okay, cool. Yeah, because the scuff heel flap is actually the first step of the repeat, right? We did this ball change, the flat-footed ball change, and then the flap goes forward with the left foot, sorry, the right foot, a 2, scuff heels, flap. I know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's try it again. See if it comes out in the wash. Here we go. A 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, 3.
love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you. Alone, more than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. More than you ever know, my arms on the hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, long, forever, always, this long, long time. But far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. And the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than a single word I try to say, I only live to love you more each day. More than you ever know, my arms got to hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, longer than always is a long, long, long time. Far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you.
Deborah, I think I know what you're talking about. I may have done it two different ways. Imagine that. I'm just sticking with the ball change because that's all I got. That was the first bridge. The two Steve Condos with the ball change at the end before we go back to the top. How are you all doing? I think we should do it at least one more time. We came this far, right? I have 3, count them. 1, 2, 3 grants due tomorrow. 1 to Dr. Scholl, 1 to the Wurlitzer Foundation. They support the presentation of live music. What's the third one? Scholl, Wurlitzer. There's 3 tomorrow and 2 on Wednesday. It's a heavy grant writing. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. From the top. 1, 2, 3.
More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. More than you ever know, my arms on the hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, long, for them always this long, long time. But far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. And the greatest love
put my weight on that. It was supposed to be a stump. Okay. I'm going to rewind and do it one more time. Catch your breath if you need to. How is this new camera and mic, by the way? Is it working out okay for you all? I kind of like the panoramic view myself. I don't think it's as close up on the feet, but how's it working? Is the sound okay? I have more of those Marantz turrets, but they're all in Chicago. I only brought one replacement back, and then it failed. Yeah, I know. Isn't it so funny? On my screen too, I look giant. I'll take it because I'm not 5'7". Hitting my head on the ceiling has never been a challenge. Okay, last time. Here we go.
More than the greatest love of the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. More than you ever know, my arms wanna hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, longer than always is a long, long time. But far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. And the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than a single word I try to say, I only live to love you more each day. More than you ever know, my arms got to hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping, longer than always is a long, long, long time. Forever, you will be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else would love you.
Okay. Yeah, if that doesn't crack your screen. Cool, everybody. Happy Sunday afternoon. Don't forget, this week we take off. No classes this week. I kind of planned that because of all of these grants this week. By the time I get to Wednesday night, I'm just going to be completely fried. So have a great week. Stay well and see you hopefully the second week of March. Now that I have a functioning camera, I'll film that rudiments class and send that out as well. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your Sunday.